Hello everyone. Today, I would like to share with you one thing you should really not be doing during the first date with a man. Many women are not even aware of doing this, while others will do it, hoping to deepen the connection with the object of their desire. I advise you to be wary about this one item. What I am talking about, and what you should really avoid doing, is to make the whole conversation about yourself, turning the discussion into a big monologue, where you explain in detail all the specifics of your daily life. Your worries, your challenges, the problems you encounter at work, and so on and so forth. In general, the big majority of people like to constantly brag about themselves, therefore, is so very refreshing and attractive when someone finally really listens, and for a change, genuinely shows compassion, understanding, being curious in what the other person has to say. Listening to the guy will make him feel important. Your goal is to walk out of this date knowing more about the person than you did when you walked in. Let's turn the situation around. Have you ever been on a date where the guy kept on talking about himself the entire time and would not let you get a word in? Well, this happened to me once. I went on this date with a really cool guy. Or so I thought. It quickly went downhill once he showed up. We just placed our drinks order, and this is when he started to tell me about the rough start he had to his morning. This was completely fine, until he kept going and going. He went from talking about car troubles, to talking about his family troubles, his sick dog, and his rude boss. I sat there, feeling overwhelmed and just nodding my head. Whenever I tried to change the topic, or steer the conversation to something a bit more lighthearted, he would find something else that was going wrong in his life to vent about. I felt like I was at a therapy session, but the roles had been flipped, and I was the psychologist. It was a horrid experience. After an hour, I had only managed to get a total of 7 words in. Needless to say, I never agreed to see him again, and all the attraction I thought I had for him prior to going on this date was now dead, despite the guy being very attractive physically. The moral of this story is, do not be like this boring guy on your first date. You have a limited time to get an impression on this one person. If the date was just a big monologue from your side, when would there be time left to hear about him? You should be trying to get to know the guy. There is no need to disclose every single detail about your life either. Keep some things to yourself. It helps to keep the mystery alive, which makes things exciting. Stop boring the guy to death by telling him your entire life story. Talking endlessly about all your troubles will only turn him off and make him never want to see you again. No one wants to hear all of your worries, challenges, or all the things that go wrong in your life. It's not fun, it's not appealing, and it puts a burden on the person listening. It will make you look unattractive in the eyes of your date, even if you're extremely good looking. We arrived to the end of this brief video. If you enjoyed watching, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe buttons. For more dating advice, feel free to access the link to my Amazon ebook added in the video description below. Until we hear from each other again, keep a positive attitude, know your worth and never ever settle for less than you deserve.